Good day. Crochet Buffet is serving up today is public housing, income-based housing, and Section 8. And I'm going to read to you what they are because people don't have an understanding. They don't have the facts. They won't go read the facts. They just people mostly go by what they hear and maybe possibly something they saw or something like that. And it's, they only get just the negative of it. So I'm going to start with what public housing is. And public housing is affordable housing provided in a building that is usually owned and managed by local government. It was established to provide decent and safe rental housing for low-income families, the elderly, and persons with disabilities. Income-based housing is a type of housing where the rent is based on the resident's income rather than the market value. The goal is to make housing more affordable for low-income families, the elderly, and people with disabilities. Section 8. Section 8, also known as Housing Choice Voucher, which you hear me refer to all the time. It's a federal program that helps low-income families pay for housing. The program is administered by public housing agencies. And those are the three: public housing, income-based housing, and Section 8. They're all set up to help people in low income that needs help paying for housing. So when you have people that's downgrading or trying to make someone feel lower than the scum of the earth, be humble. Be careful what you're saying to people. We all out here needing help right now. Everybody. We needing help. These rents are crazy. They're expensive. Even with the help from these agencies, you still need help. And then I'm glad programs like these are set in place, because when you need the extra help, if you go out and seek and search, then, or get in touch with somebody that may know, versus trying to make somebody feel bad that they're in one of these programs, you too should be trying to, see if you qualify. Everybody can probably qualify, but you won't know that you qualify because you worrying about if your friend's going to talk about you, or you have downplayed what's going on. You have downplayed the programs to the point, that now you're in the program, and now you have a better understanding of how these programs operate. And if you don't understand, then you have a device in your hand that you're seconds away from the information. Or you have agencies in your communities that you can go to and read. You have the resources right there. But most people are willing to, again, belittle those that are in the program. Now, I will say what's funny to me is that, not funny, but what kind of baffles me is I'm a regular person. Nobody knows me. You don't know me out there in the social media world or what have you. So if I got on here and I did a video with my apartment Section 8 tour, and I got on here with some other videos talking about my life on Section 8 and this, that, and the third. And, the feedback that I got was all great. I encourage all feedback, and I responded to all the feedback with all positivity. Even the negative comments, I still gave back positive responses. I could have, went in the way, I could have responded the way they commented, but, that's not going to solve anything. And it's, that's not what my page is about. I'm not on here to, get into confrontations with anybody or have arguments with anybody who pretty much probably don't even understand the program. So when you get a chance, go over to my other videos, or if you stay here, the next video should pop up, and you can find these in my playlist, my Section 8 apartment tours and, my other videos. But, just, humble yourself, because you never know. You may need this program as well. And then you wouldn't want anyone to look down on you while you're in the program. So all of these programs are very helpful. They've been in place for years, at least dating back to the 1970s. So, or at least like 73, something like that, So the programs are good and they're very helpful. So, just, get the facts before you start being judge and jury. Don't judge anybody, because you don't know, tomorrow you will be in the same program. And the way these rents and gas prices and groceries and, how everything is skyrocketed, you don't know. You may find yourself in the program. Or you may find yourself like so many people that's out here. Some people living in their vehicles. Some people are staying in hotels. Some people are staying with friends and family, because we're all needing help right now. Some people are renting owners' homes, and the owners are deciding to sell their homes. So now these families are displaced, or if they don't find another place in a timely fashion, then, it's a possibility they can lose their vouchers or lose their housing, or they may not know where to turn to at that point, and now they have nowhere to go. So, let's be here for each other, and let's offer the help we need, or let's, if we know some resources, let's put these resources out there. Everybody that lives in whatever state you live in, there's an agency for your state. Find out where that agency is located and find out what all they offer if you're needing help, and make sure you have all your proper documents, driver's license or picture IDs, birth certificates, social security cards, all your personal information, updated information. If you put your name on a waiting list, if you put your name on a waiting list for one of these programs, make sure that you keep your information updated. And don't wait for people to call you. Call them, call the agencies back and let them know, hey, I put my name on the list. My name is such and such. I put it on the list, and I want to touch bases with, my place in line or my place in the program. Where are we at this point? Did you all need any more information from me at this time? Or I'm calling to update my information, like phone numbers, new addresses, you know, employment, anything like that. If you under any of these agencies and you work, you all want to keep up your information. Do not try to hide anything from these programs, because let me tell you, they could type your social security number in and they could see back probably as far back as your tonsils or something, to see what you're doing. So, be truthful to yourself, be truthful to the programs, and, make it easy on yourself. Don't put yourself in predicaments that'll cause you to have no housing or get, put off any type of the programs. And, don't worry about your friends trying to downplay you because you need help, because they need help too. But they're not going to let you know it because, you are too prideful, or you have this thing where as though, you're worried about what the next person going to say. But you could be worried about what they're going to say, if they're going to judge you or not, and find yourself out here in the freezing temperatures. Or find yourself out here in the hottest of hot days. So, get yourselves together. Get your paperwork in order. If you're needing help, if you're wanting help, whatever the case may be, then go to your local agencies in your state and see what you qualify for. Because you never know if you qualify for it if you don't go and apply. You have to apply. It's just like if you get a job, you have to go apply. Are you going to be worried about somebody saying you work at McDonald's? Are you going to be worried about somebody saying you work at a Fortune 500 company? Or are you going to go apply because you need to make some money, or you need to have some money in your pocket? So you can't be worried or be concerned about what the next person says about you when you need the assistance. And there's nothing wrong with needing assistance. There's nothing wrong with programs set in place to help you pay for housing. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need help some point in life, whether we are children, whether we are teenagers, whether we are adults, whether we are elderly, we all need help. So you can't just be out here, the judgers, telling people just get a job. We have jobs. We all have jobs. People are working. People are working. How you think when you pull up to a driveway to get food, how you think, those people are giving you the food out the window? We're working. And most of people are placed in programs. You have people that you are going to go see to apply for the programs that are in the program. So please humble yourselves. Don't look down on the next person for what programs they are, qualified for. And stop looking at everything like it's a form of disgrace, because it's not. Now, we can't help how people choose to live, how they choose to, we just don't have no control over anybody else. You just have control over yourself. When I say we, I mean people, human beings. You know, go help someone rather than putting them down. But anyway, those were the facts. Not going to rumble on, because you can go visit my other videos that speaks on different things that's of importance that you can, get information from. If you listen to what I'm saying rather than how I'm saying it, then you can get some information from those videos. And just, I'm just glad the programs are set in place, and I hope the programs never end, because you never know when someone may need it. Everyone can afford top rent, market rents. You just can't. And we can't help what a company decides to pay unless you get out here and you start going to City Hall and you start going to these city meetings, and you have to get on foot. You have to do the footwork in order to get in the programs, or in order to see change. You have to get out here. You out here judging people, but you need to get out here, and I'm speaking to everybody. Get out here, go to these city meetings, go to these public hearings, find your local city hall, go read information. Reading is fundamental. Read. Searching information is free. Go search the information up. Don't be oblivious to people's situations and then find yourself in the same situation, whether it's good or bad. So, with all of that being said, I hope you all have gained some type of knowledge and information from this video, and take my, advice on not being so judgmental, but to be helpful instead. And with that all being said, you all have a great day, and until my next video, be easy.